This is me, Sevenlingual, and a long time no play. How was your day? We're playing today World of Final Fantasy for the PlayStation 4. I also have it in the Vita version, but my Vita doesn't work, so I bought it on the PlayStation 4 because it was on sale. Anyway, let's get started with this new journey.
World of Final Fantasy!
Let's go to the configuration menu first. 3 should be fine. I want it in active mode. All the way up.
Gotcha!
Yep. Turn everything up so I can hear it. Because apparently I'm going deaf. Anyway, that should be fine. We'll be right back after that short save. Welcome back. Let's begin our new journey.
Prologue. Awake at last.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
The brother. The sister.
Time to wake up.
Huh? What a nap. Oh, right. I gotta get to work.
I wonder if he notices that they've got a fox thingy
Am I
on
gonna
his
make
head.
it? The boss hates when I'm late.
Hey, kitten.
Then again, It's not like business has picked up any.
I don't want to go back in the bedroom.
Maybe we should start selling sandwiches along with the coffee.
I don't know, coffee with sandwiches? I think I'd much prefer like soda or something. Think you might be lost?
The streets sure are quiet today.
Don't mind me, I'm just trying to find the walk button. Apparently there isn't one. Welcome to the Nine Bean Cafe.
Hey, I'm here. Huh? How'd she get in if no one's here yet? Good morning. I'm real sorry. I hope you haven't been waiting long.
Huh?
The customer.
Right. She needs some water.
Oh, no thanks. A pint. I mean, a cup of coffee, please. Oh, and bring the whole jar of sugar. I'm gonna need it.
Right. That's 1 cup of joe. And I'll get you one of the big jars. Has nobody made the coffee yet? Come on, get it together, guys. I'm sorry, miss. This might take a while.
Hey, no hurry. Time's not an issue.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Sure. Your age, huh?
Hey, don't talk down to me. Listen, last time I checked, little bro, I've been around a few minutes longer than you.
Okay. I get it already. Very sorry.
Lawn and rain.
So, what's up? I'm all ears.
Well, you don't have to get all sarcastic.
You really are all ears.
What?
Forget it. So, Lon, have you seen anybody this morning?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm looking right at you, aren't I? And there's that customer.
What? Hello.
You didn't even see her? Dude.
Yeah, but... look, come with me right now.
Easy. Ow.
Think you might be lost?
There's nobody here.
So it's a quiet morning. Maybe they just...
I mean no one.
Huh?
Lon, have you bumped into anyone today besides her?
Now that you mention it, I guess not.
And This isn't setting off any alarms?
Well, should it?
You two really don't remember a thing.
Huh? What was that? Who are you? If you're from around town, then I don't know you.
Rain, manners.
You two really don't remember a thing.
Would you please just answer my question?
You can call me Anna Crow. Anna Crow will work.
Anna Crow.
Okay, well, we woke up to a ghost town this morning. Maybe you know why?
Okay,
Yes,
kitten,
you're
I'll let
quite
you.
alone. But you always have been.
Huh?
This world, it's always been the two of you. A world without time. One that ended when it began.
What? That's the weirdest thing I've heard.
But don't worry. Just because the world ended doesn't mean that it's going anywhere. You know, I have been checking up on you two. Until now, you were nothing but blank stares. So imagine my surprise when Lon took my order. What a morning.
Okay. Now you're kind of scaring me.
So, now that you're awake, we've got a story to tell. Which brings us to Tama, right here.
Who the hog put this thing on my head?
Yeah, I did try to mention it before.
You take it from here. I'll go on ahead and link up a path.
You the goddess.
Huh?
You the goddess.
Hey, you can't just leave.
Okay, when I was playing the Vita version, Tama was my favorite character.
My name is Tama, and I'm here to help out. Does anyone have any questions?
Wait, I've got tons of questions. Why were you sitting on my head? And how the hell can a fox even talk?
That's seriously the first thing on your mind? Now I just see why Anna Crow is just about ready to throw in the towel.
We're not allowed to be confused.
Hey, whoa, take it easy there, Lon.
I thought you were upset too.
Let's start the over. I'll make us some the coffee.
Oh, yes, please.
But I already made some coffee before you got here. How can you just roll with this, Rain?
Chill the owl. You live the much longer.
Yeah, Lon. You shouldn't start out your morning with so much stress.
Oh, would you like some sugar?
3 cubes for you, right, Lon?
Huh?
I'm good with just one.
No.
Okay, I'll go and put the coffee on.
But I just said I... You know what? Just give me my dang cup of coffee.
Press the touchpad.
Mirage Keepers? Me and Rain?
That's the correct. The marks on your arms are proof. You were born to work the miracles.
Miracles? Our arms can do that?
Dude.
How could you forget? You used to command a whole legion of them. You were masters of them. Powerful living illusions known as mirages. In the fact, even the Pleiad answered to you, and those are the 7 strongest mirages of all. With their power, you could have ruled over all the world.
Oh. So, we could have ruled the world? Because, what, we controlled these mirages?
Well, that's what I've heard.
From who?
What do you mean? In a crow that told me, of course. But enough the reminiscing. I've got to teach you two to use mirages again.
What? How's that?
First off, I'm going to present you with my very own Prismarium.
So what does it do?
With this Prismarium, the mirage inside becomes yours. And you can make it do anything and everything you command. So let's try it right now in glorious combat.
Wait. What? Huh?
Okie the dokie.
Okay, go ahead and throw some attacks out there. To take action action, you need to spend something called action points, also known as AP. You automatically gain a little bit of AP each the time your turn comes around in battle. The amount of AP you need depends on what you're trying to do, so make sure you use them wisely.
Active time battle. Get ready, it's battle time. Characters take turns based on agility. The faster a character, the sooner they get to act. See that long, thin bar? Each face represents a different character. When a character's icon reaches the top of the bar, they can select the action to perform. You can use the right analog stick to switch between characters who are ready to act. Assigning button shortcuts to abilities. The actions that you can take in battle are called abilities. Abilities are mapped to circle, triangle, square, and X. Just press a button to use that ability. A target is chosen for you automatically, so you can speed through combat simply and easily with these shortcuts. Abilities are assigned to buttons automatically in the order you learn them, but you can also customize your shortcuts via the game menu. Find the setup that works best for you.
Yeah, that's the way to do it!
Action points, AP. Certain commands like magic and other abilities cost AP, action points to use. Characters recover AP when their turn comes around, or by successfully exploiting enemy weaknesses. The more powerful the command, the more AP it requires. Most mirages have weaknesses you can exploit for bonus damage and AP. Discovering them will give you a huge advantage, so don't be afraid to try things out.
Talent?
Battle modes. There are 3 battle modes: active, semi-active, and wait. In active mode, time keeps flowing regardless of whether or not you input commands. Battles move quickly and without interruption. In wait mode, time stops until you input a command for the character whose turn is up. This gives you a chance to carefully consider each action. You can change your battle mode setting via the configuration menu. If you find active mode too challenging, try sticking with wait mode until you have grown more accustomed to combat. The classic battle menu. Here's another useful tip. During battle, press the L1 button to open a more complete list of commands. To some of you, this classic menu style may look very familiar. There are some commands, for example items, that can only be selected from this full menu. If you've chosen active mode, time continues to flow while the menu is open, so be careful. One last thing, you can pick and choose your targets when using the full menu. This comes in handy when you want more control over the fight. Yep, we'll go with that one. Yuru-hoo.
Alright. I think I've seen enough for one to tussle.
That was a good fight.
Yay for us. You must expend AP.
To figure it out yet? The two of you were unsurpassed. No, the Mirage could stand up to you.
Dude, seriously?
Dude, but seriously.
It's hard to believe.
I'm sure it is. As far as I can tell, you two have lost everything. All the memories and experience you've ever accumulated. Oh, but wait. Of course that would have happened when you and this world were spliced out. Huh?
So not only did they lose the Mirages they had, they've been stripped of all their memories of the Mirages too? But I guess that explains why all their other memories seem to be largely unaffected.
What?
Listen, let me show you something.
when you see the defend command.
There, just beyond this light, lies another world called Grimoire. That is where you'll find all the mirages you've lost.
You mean they're all inside this gate?
You got it. Are you ready to conquer them again?
So, if we do manage to find all the lost mirages, does that mean we'll be able to remember the things we forgot?
Well, I don't know about that. After all, you lost your memories. It's not the same thing as forgetting them.
Oh.
But even if you don't remember Grimoire, Grimoire still knows a lot about you. You're certain to find traces and records of your past.
Okay. So, like...
You're saying whether we remember anything about ourselves or not, we can still find clues about our past and the things we've done?
Correct. And if you keep on gathering mirages, I think you might even meet your family in due time.
Our family?
Huh? I guess. It does make sense that we'd have parents.
Oh, yes. So then, you going? You going? Will you journey to Grimoire?
Okay. They're so willing to go into this strange world. Anyway, we'll be right back after this short save. We've earned a trophy. Welcome back.
Chapter 1. Land of the Lilikin.
The Wellspring Woods.
So, this must be Grimoire. What?
What? You look like such a little dweeb.
Oh, I know! We look ridiculous!
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure that's how everybody in this world must look. Inna Crow just wanted to make sure you had a nice and a handy way of blending in.
Wow, she can do stuff like that?
That is awesomely weird.
Well, this kind of works out. We won't have anybody gawking at our arms.
Way to find the silver lining.
Lilikin and Giants. In Grimoire, the smaller people are called Lilikin, and the taller people are called Giants. The twins can switch freely between these forms. To change rain, press the L1 button and the circle button. To change lawn, press the L1 button and the square button. Although you're free to strut around as either size, you will start combat in your current form, so it's never a bad idea to have stacks set up for both situations. Tapping into the tip jar. The tips you see in these panels are never out of reach. You can view them again by selecting the tip jar from the game menu. In fact, you might even notice Anna Crow has slipped a few extra tidbits in there that don't appear during the course of the game, so remember to check the tip jar every now and then.
I guess we should head straight down this path?
It's the only direction we can go. Think you can manage to not get lost? You know, just this once?
Probably
What?
not.
I'm not gonna get lost. Yet.
Well, we can't update the stacks yet. I see something moving. Ah, if I'm not mistaken, it's a chocobo!
Oh, hello. I spy another mirage.
That is the call to Choco Chip. What are you waiting for? Go on and imprison the it.
Okay.
Oh,
So what now?
first, you're going to need this.
It looks sort of like a prismarium.
What is it?
That's called a prism. Use it to make the Choco Chick's Prismarium. Every time you find a new The Mirage you haven't seen before, it'll be recorded in Enna Crow's special Mirage manual.
Whoa! Does it even have pictures?
Use a betcha. And then whenever you add a new Mirage to the manual, you receive one of its prisms. But only the first time, mind you. Okay, first, try the weakening the Choco Chick. Then they use your prism.
Imprisoming mirages. In order to imprison a mirage, you'll need an empty prism compatible with that mirage. But there's some good news. Enna Crow will provide you with your first compatible prism whenever you encounter a new mirage. Huh? Why doesn't Enna Crow just fork over the whole lot of them right now? Come on, where's the fun in that? Besides, she doesn't do bulk orders. Don't worry, you'll be able to befriend almost every mirage you meet, eventually. But be sure to take the time to get to know the friends you have before looking for new ones. All about Prismariums. Once a prism holds a mirage, it is known as a Prismarium. A mirage's Prismarium allows you to use the mirage in battle. If you look closely at a Prismarium, you can see a miniature world inside. They're like snow globes, but be nice and don't try to shake them. So to recap, you start with an empty prism. Imprisoming a mirage in the prism turns it into a Prismarium, and the Prismarium lets you add the mirage to your stacks and use it in battle. Even if you fail to imprison a mirage, you won't lose the prism, so there's no need to hold back. Good luck. Mirage data and the Libra ability. If you press the options button during battle, a window will open containing info on the mirages you are facing, and with the Libra ability, you can see even more detailed information. You can switch between mirages with the L1 button and R1 button. Element and status ailment symbols. Each mirage is strong or weak against certain elements or status ailments. Learn to identify the following symbols when looking at mirage data: fire, ice, thunder, wind, water, earth, light, dark, poison, confusion, sleep, blindness, oblivion, berserk, slow, death. Down arrows mean nullifies elemental attacks. The other one is down arrows. That first little symbol means nullifies elemental attacks, and the second little symbol means absorbs elemental attacks. In addition to status ailments, characters sometimes undergo their other positive and negative changes in battle. These are usually triggered by abilities and are sometimes represented by the following symbols: stun, protect, shell, reflect, regen, haste, bravery, faith, KO. Strength up and down, defense up and down, magic up and down, magic defense up and down, accuracy up or down, and evasion up or down.
Not done yet!
The Libra ability for the Choco Chick. HP 148. Size small. Imprisoned 0. Potion and Geisel greens are contained within it. It has a negative 25 elemental resistance to, looks like ice, 25 elemental, positive 25, oh my gosh, I'm tired. Positive 25 elemental resistance to wind and to earth, and negative 25 elemental resistance to dark. It uses physical attacks to create a prism tunity. Requires a Choco Chick prism. Ah, there's Rain. And there's Lil Stack L. With Tama and Lon. Okay, let's go back. L1 classic attack. A Choco Chick.
There! A prism tunity! Use the imprism command to claim that mirage for your own. Go on! The select the imprism command. You might have to try different things before certain mirages will let down their guard and to give you a chance to imprison them. Think the outside of the box.
Creating a prism tunity. You can't just walk up to mirages and imprison them. To collect a mirage, you need to knock it into the prism tunity state first. Mirages won't let their guard down forever, so don't miss a prism tunity when it arrives. Sometimes all you need to create a prism tunity is a big heavy club, but the brute force approach doesn't always work. Try putting the club down and thinking outside the box. Prism Tunity requirements vary from mirage to mirage, but Libra can often provide you with a good hint. We'll go with Imprism, the Choco Chip. Imprisonment successful.
You did it! Now that the Choco Chick is
Ooh, a
inside
trophy.
the Prismarium,
Mirage
it's yours to
Keeper.
the keep.
Yeah!
Oh yeah!
A little chocobo that loves to waddle around. These feathery friends love to headbutt things. This is fine, because a chocobo's eggshell never cracks twice. Okay. It has 14 strength, 14 magic, 14 defense, and 14 magic defense, 27 agility, and it has a weight of 1. Okie of the dokies. Let's visit stuff. Oh, I see. We'll use the default. Looks good to me. A Mirage's Joyride ability lets you zip around.
Cool! I can see the Choco Chick running around in the Prismarium.
Pretty neat, huh? Next, why don't you have a go at stacking that Choco Chick on your head? Here, watch, I'll just show you.
Oh, now I get it. So when I saw you perched on Lon's head back in Ninewood Hills, that's what you call stacking.
Yep, that's the right. While I'm up to here, I get to take it nice and easy.
Is that stacking or slacking?
When you create a stack, the HP of everyone in the stack gets added together. Like they say, strength in the numbers.
Oh, so it's like combining into a super robot.
Better than yet, your magic and other abilities have the potential to change too. It all depends on how your stack is configured.
Huh? Oh, I don't need any action figures when I get to blast out super attacks like a super robot.
Well, just be careful. Stacking doesn't make you invincible. Some of the enemy attacks have the power to unstack you.
In other words, bye-bye super robot, so to speak.
Yowzers. It does sound like bad news.
It's true that we are individually the weaker when we're unstacked, but look on the brighter side, since we each get our own turn in battle. We can use the extra moves to have one member attack and another the heal. It can be very helpful. Depending on the situation, you might even decide to unstack yourselves by choice. Think carefully and choose the best setup for the job.
Should I stack? When you stack with Mirages, the stats, such as HP, of all the stack's members are combined. Your abilities may also transform. Stacking with the right buddy can give you access to new and powerful skills and magic. You're always more powerful in a stack than you are fighting apart, but there is one downside. Weaknesses are also shared among the whole stack, which can get you into trouble. Setting up your stacks. Use the stack setup screen in the game menu to choose which Mirages will fight alongside you, or is it on top of you. You should set up stacks for both your forms, Lillican and Giant. That way you're ready for battle no matter what size you're using to explore. A stack can be made up to 3 members high. There is one simple rule. Smaller goes on top of bigger. Try it out and you'll get the hang of it in no time. Get wise about Mirage sizes. Lon, Rain, and their Mirages are assigned to sizes: small, medium, and large. In your stacks, L goes on the bottom, M goes in the middle, and S goes on the top. Easy, right? When Rain and Lon are L-sized giants, Mirages will always stack above them. But when the twins are M-sized Lillican, things get a little more crazy. Suddenly they can ride on top of L-sized Mirages and put S-sized Mirages on top of their heads at the same time.
By the way, You two can switch between giant size and Lilican size. Depending on your size, you can make different stacks. You won't be allowed to put big things on top of the small things when creating a stack. So, to get on top of a mirage, you need to be in Lilican form. The best way to learn is to try it once you've rounded up a few more mirages. You'll pick it up in no time.
Okay. Let's go to stack setup. Rain in Lilican form will have the Choco Chick. And Lon in the Lilican form will have the Tama. Rain in the giant form will have no one. And Lon will have Tama. Oh wait, because I was choosing the wrong one. Let's give Tama to her in this stack. And we'll give the Choco Chick to Rain in this stack. Oh, but wait, that changes those things. Yes, that's fine. Okay. Abilities. We have Stack, Defend, and Escape. Stack, Defend, Escape, Libra, and Foxfire. Stack, Defend, Escape, and Imprism, and Stack, Defend, Escape, and Imprism. Items. We have a Yurugu Prism. Allows you to imprison a specific set of mirages. Let's continue on our journey then.
Huh? A dead end?
But there's nowhere else to go. What are we gonna do?
Never the beer! Look closely. This may appear to be a wall, but it's actually a gimme golem.
Is this a mirage too?
Not in the traditional sense of the word, but you'll see these pests all over Grimoire. And unless you give them what they want, they'll give you a hard time and block the way.
So what is it they want?
It really depends on the gimme golem. So the first thing you'll have to do is examine it.
Try having a look at the Gimme Golem.
Gimme!
You see a luster leaf reflected in its eye.
So where do we find that?
That Choco Chick you just imprisoned ought to be able to track down what we need. But first things first, you're going to have to unlock the right ability on the Choco Chick's the Mirage Board.
Using Mirage Boards to power up. Each Mirage has its own Mirage Board, a special chart that's packed with new powers and potential. Abilities, stat boosts, each space on the board holds a new surprise. You can unlock the spaces using the SP, skill points your Mirages earn when they level up. Some spaces on the Mirage Board cannot be unlocked until you meet special conditions, but with a little work, they are all within reach. Support abilities, Stroll. 1 second. Mirages that have learned the Stroll ability will appear alongside Rain and Lon in the field, so you can explore Grimoire together. If you are accompanied by multiple Mirages with the Stroll ability, you can cycle between them with the directional buttons. Sometimes strolling Mirages will discover useful items. Try bringing different Mirages to different places. You might be surprised by what they find. By what they find. Unlock Stroll on the Choco Chick's The Mirage Board. Select a Mirage to further its growth. Well, we've only got one choice right now. Learn Stroll. Ram and Cure. Lesson learned, right?
Hey, the Choco Chicks come along for a stroll.
Huh? Check the bush.
We found something.
Obtained a luster leaf.
Yay! You found it! Now, try examining the Gimme Golem one more at a time.
Okay.
Gimme, gimme!
Whoa! It vanished.
That's so cool. I guess the Choco Chick found us just the item we needed.
Yep. With the help of a mirage or the two, there's nothing that you can't accomplish. And mirage boards are for much the more than unlocking abilities. You can also use them to change your mirages into new and the powerful forms. So be sure to keep on the leveling up and working on your mirage boards. Pretty soon you'll be bouncing and the trouncing across Grimoire like a pair of the pros.
Ooh. A treasure chest? With 3 potions.
So, Tama, I noticed mirages disappear when we defeat them. Why is that?
Most of the mirages you see in Grimoire don't actually technically belong in this world. And so, when one of you guys gives them the old KO, they can't maintain their presence here anymore. They fizzle out and go back to their own worlds.
Huh. Wait. Now, that's weird. Who was it that told me all this before? It's like right there on the tip of my tongue.
Now what's this?
This is called a Mercrift. Inside, you're likely to find mirages that are, shall we say...
Mirages? Oh man, let's go catch them. This one's not very cute.
Mercrifts. Scary but true. Mercrifts are home to strange, rare, and usually very dangerous mirages. If you want to explore one, make sure that you're fully prepared before diving in. Most Mercrifts will be too tough for you to handle when you first find them. If you do end up getting whomped, come back later after you've gotten a little bit stronger.
Vaughn! Why did you... Now what do we do? I tried to tell you. Inside Mercrifts, you're likely to find mirages that are the strong and dangerous.
You tried to tell us. Try a little harder, please.
A new mirage obtained its empty prism. Uh-oh. Ouchie. The party has fallen.
Ow.
Oh no. Did you two die already?
What? I died? But that's... no way.
Maybe it's true. That mirage in the Mercrift did kinda...
Well, I'm still alive.
Yes. That's because someone intervened, right at the moment of your demise, and made it so the battle never happened.
Wow, you can really do that?
Of course. Although Tama's the one who does it.
That's the right! I have the power to rewind time a little, and then to whisk you to safety. Although, it costs me a life to do it, so I hope you don't mind if I rest for a little the while afterwards.
A life?
You might not believe it, but I've actually got multiple lives. Back there, I had to sacrifice one of those lives to turn back time and to save you. You see, this girl with a ribbon that showed up in my dreams, she's the one who taught me how to do it.
That makes 0 sense and kind of freaks me out, but Tama, I'm impressed.
But thanks! Oh, but just so you know, I can only use my powers to protect the two of you specifically, and only if you lose a fight, like what happened to you in the Mercrift. Oh, yeah! And I can always recover my lives if you stay here and let me rest a spell. So, don't forget to give me a breather before I run out of second chances.
Dude, you got it. Say no more. Rest yourself silly.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Tama. We really owe you one. Especially Lon, who didn't have the good sense to listen before diving in.
When the party has fallen. When the entire party is defeated, Tama will whisk everyone back to the safety of Ninewood Hills. There is no penalty, but you will have to fight your way back to where you were. Be careful though. If you're inside the threshold of a powerful mirage, Tama won't be able to save you. It's game over.
Hey, who's that?
Oh, if you mean our new guest, she claims to have gotten herself lost. Go say hello. She's quite the character.
Okay.
The real question is how she got here from the outside world when it's no easy trick. She must have experience crossing between planes.
Let's go to Plaza 99.
So, she's over at North Promenade. Oh, wow. She's so tiny. Is she, what's the word again? Lilican?
Chocobocolina!
Oh.
Hello, and how are you?
Good. More or less.
You know, what a nice, quiet place.
Oh,
So who are the you? Oh, you can call me Choco Latte.
Choco Latte.
I seem to have washed up here like a soggy yellow feather in a storm.
huh?
I do have this funny knack for winding up in strange places.
Cool.
All right! Care to shop? I've got the goods. Chocoboco Street!
The Choco Latte Mart. Choco Latte has a habit of picking up all sorts of strange items. Those items can be yours if you're ready to fork over enough of Grimoire's currency, which is known as gil. The Choco Latte's Mart's selection is always improving, so when you visit Ninewood Hills, don't miss the opportunity to stop by and see what's in stock. Okay, let's just go.
Whoa, slow down! What kind of operation is this?
It's called a shop, dear. You're in luck. I find all kinds of stuff as I bounce from point A to point Q. I'm your Choco connection.
We can return to Grimoire through the main gate in Silver Park. Do we want to?
So hey, are you ready to head back to Grimoire?
Maybe.
Shoulder yourself, Seraphie. I didn't know it was you.
You had it coming. You know, when you awakened, you should have woke me up, too. I don't remember raising you to be such a selfish self-poo.
Well, I don't remember you raising me at all.
Who's this?
Oh, hi. I'm just your adorable local wind pixie, aka Seraphie. My hobbies include gossip mongering and, let's see. Oh, I'm good at hoarding things. Yep.
Hoarding?
Hoarding. Why do you think I'm here? You must have tons of prismariums, more than you can handle, right?
Well, we're still working on it.
Uh-huh. You'll have scads of them before long. You're gonna need a place to unload.
Yeah, they are kind of bulky.
Well, who's got you covered? This pixie right here. Anacro made me a special prism case that lets me keep all your prismariums safe. Just plonk the ones you don't need in and yoink the ones you do need out. All plonking and yoinking must be performed within the confines of 9 Wood Hills or from an alternate location with a suitably strong connection. Additional terms, conditions, and restrictions may apply.
Okay.
I'm not sure I caught every single word, but I guess I agree.
Oh, yeah. This prismarium belongs to one of my tribe. Treat it with the same boundless love and affection you feel for me.
Okay.
Seraphie's kind of a special case.
Storing mirages in the prism case. Anna Crow has entrusted Seraphie with a prism case that automatically stores all the prismariums you collect. You can use it to select which mirages you take with you on your adventures. The prism case is also where you are permitted to transfigure mirages. Talk about a handy contraption. Seraphie keeps the prism case in 9 Wood Hills. You can access it by talking to her directly, but the case is also at your disposal in Grimoire. Just select it from the menu at Gates or Save Crystals. Obtained a Seraphone. Seraphones. The Seraphone is a special device you can use to call Seraphie and access your prism case remotely. Seraphie's not too keen on leaving the 9 Wood Hills, but thanks to the Seraphone, you can still swap in mirages while out on the go. Just keep in mind that each Seraphone can only be used once, because Seraphie doesn't feel like getting off her butt. Because your data security is important, of course. Obtained a Sylph the Prismarium. A tiny wind pixie that makes its home in forests and other places of natural beauty. The Sylphs are good friends of Seraphie. In fact, she sometimes meets up with them to play cards and gossip, so be sure to treat them with the same boundless affection Seraphie expects you to feel for her. We'll use the default. Looks good. Oh yeah, those are its stats. Anyway, let's go exploring. Pretty.
Need something, Lon?
No. You have a chocobo and a cactuar. Oh my goodness, and you have... What's his face, the cat? Oh my goodness, what's its face? What's its face? Oh, I can't remember the name. It's from Final Fantasy VII, and it's super cute. I know Reeve Twisty is the person that plays it. Well, the person that runs the puppet. And there's a Moogle. But the Who minigames? Who's who? Lon, Rain, Tama, Seraphie. Okay, who's who? CV, Josh Keaton, Soma Saito. Age 15. Marks on his left arm. Dude, Rain's younger twin brother. Mentally incontinent but morally regular. Considers proper word usage to be optional. From the world of Final Fantasy. Rain, played by Amanda Layton and Sora Amamiya. Age 15. Markings on her left arm, on her right arm. Lon's older twin sister. Likes to call the shots and keep Lon in line. Always on the ball. Almost makes up for Lon with her quick judgment and careful planning. From the world of Final Fantasy. Tama, played by Lisa K. Jennings and Ayana Taketatsu. Age immeasurable, due to her alternate interpretation of time. Navigator, talks the funny, floats, rides on people's heads, a little girl at heart, knows how to run with a joke, pure and the innocent. And Seraphi, played by Nancy Sullivan and Eri Kitamura. Immeasurable, undetectably excited, refuses to enthuse, supposedly everyone's favorite pixie, flies, watering can, how did that get there? Keeps cards close to her chest. Choco Latte, played by Julie Nathanson and Seiko Ueda. Age immeasurable, wears glasses just for show, washes from world to world. Chocolate Mart proprietor, Choco Chick, Chocobocolina, and Chocoboco Ching, from the Final Fantasy XIII 2. Choco Chick, played by Melissa Fawn and Misaki Kuno. Age unknown, a slightly undersized but otherwise ordinary Choco Chick, or is she, from Final Fantasy XIII. And that's all we have for now. Okie dokie. Let's go back.
If the one of your mirages has learned the stroll ability, it will follow you around in the field, just as the llamas you included in your lineup. Speaking of the which, I have that ability too, so if you always want your adorable Tama at your side, keep me in your lineup, okay?
Okay, whatever. Huh? No, I wasn't Day the Dreaming.
Sometimes it's nice to just kick back and relax.
It is.
Seraphi is in charge of taking the care of your Prismariums.
Really?
Sometimes it's nice to just kick back and relax.
Okay, you can shut up now. I don't want to talk to you.
I can see that you need my services.
You've got something on your face.
You here to manage your Prismariums?
No.
Hey, Seraphi. You seem to have something sitting on your head there. What's the deal with that?
Huh? How did that get there?
You didn't even notice?
Oh boy, what a doofus.
Have you checked your head?
How did that get there?
Ha ha ha. Oh boy, what a doofus.
Both of you are doofuses!
Hey, the word is doofy. Here, I'm giving you this, so let's just move on.
Thank you. But what is this for?
The truth is...
She doesn't know.
I haven't the foggiest.
I
I guess when I go out for a walk, stuff just finds its way onto my head. Well, from now on, whenever you see some thingamabob parked on my noodle, you just go ahead and help yourselves.
Obtained an ether.
A little heads up there. The prism case can only hold so much, so watch your capacity. Because if you let the case overflow then, let's just say nothing at all, because I don't want to scare you.
Okay, Seraphi, we're gonna go now. Back to Silver Park.
Anyway, I think you should be able to manage on your own from here.
You mean you're the leading us?
Yes, you handle things now.
Oh, okay, I will.
It's cool. I'll lock this place down tighter than a Marlboro's bottle of mouthwash. That's a Seraphi guarantee.
Huh?
But where are you going now? Oh, well, somewhere else,
What do you
of course.
mean?
Yeah, that's not exactly very helpful. Look, we really need to ask you so many things.
No, you'll figure it out. I can't do everything for you now.
Everything?
You've barely done anything. Besides, every world has its own rules. Like water dousing fire, and light banishing darkness.
I think that's just called science.
Well, I designed mine to be so completely unbreakable that even I can't undo them.
Undo what?
The rules.
You're bad at explaining.
You're saying you can't help because that violates the rules of the world or something?
Exactly.
But why is that? I mean, come on. Just who do you think you are?
Me? Oh, well... I'm God.
Interesting. By the by.
Gone.
Dude.
I guess we can't necessarily rule it out, but for somebody calling the cosmic shots, she seems kind of sub-benevolent.
Well, that's Anna Crow for you, so get used to it.
So, she really is God?
Beats me. Anna Crow is Anna Crow, wouldn't you say?
Pretty the much.
Thanks for clearing it up.
Speeding up conversation. Are you the impatient type? Here's a fun little trick. During cutscenes, you can hold the R1 button to quickly speed through the conversation, which we will not be doing, by the way. Oh, not good enough for you? Then you can always press the options button, then triangle button, to skip the scene altogether, which we will also not be doing because that would just ruin the experience of the game. Of course, if you start skipping scenes with abandon, it won't be long before you have zero idea what's going on in the story. Exactly. But then again, if this is your second trip through Grimoire, which it kind of is because I played the Vita version, you may want to get right down to business. But I don't, because I want you to experience the story too. You've always got the adventure log to fall back on. Save your progress, of course. We'll be right back after this save. Saving complete. Well, actually, it's been an hour, so I don't want to play this anymore. Let's save the game with the save crystal. Save crystals form naturally in dangerous places throughout Grimoire. In addition to restoring your HP and AP, they allow you to save your progress and access the prism case. Save crystals are the places of the peace and the safety. When you see the one, remember to save your progress, because you never know what dangers lie around the corner. Me too. What do you mean, me too? You're me 3 and I'm me 7. So I don't know about this me too. There is no me 2. Just me 1, me 3, me 4, me 5, me 6, me 7, me 9, me 11, and me 12. Let's save the game again, because why not? You can never save too many times. Well, you can in some games like Hitman Contracts. But I don't speak emoji things. Anyway, that's all for now. We will see you next time, and maybe we'll see you in just a few minutes. I don't know. Goodbye for now. Or I should say goodbye for the now. Anyway, the broadcast will be this